We're here. We got the drill. We got the lights just laying there. Getting ready to mount. So here we go. And we got the hole drilled. Easy through aluminum. That's some pretty thick aluminum. But the hole is drilled. Let's go look at the hardware we got here now. Quick walk back here and show you what I got. These are the bolts that came with it. Metric. I went and bought two. There's what I mean by safety nuts. Nylon. You can, wherever you set them, they'll stay there. They won't back off. I can leave it just slightly loose so that light can be spun and adjusted. That went to something else. I got an assortment of washers, different sizes, and smaller ones to go on before I put the larger ones on. So let's assemble this and have a look at it. Picked out the washers. I'm going to start with the small ones next to the bolt and the nut and move up to the big ones. These will spin on top of each other, spin with each other. Make it a little easier for that to spin around. Let me get it fit on here. My washer is not going to fit in the mount bracket, and that's okay. It's designed, the head of the bolt locks into that channel, so we'll just lay him right out there. Set this up. Watch my fingers shake. And there it is, locked in place. So we'll washer the bottom of it here. And I won't be washering the bottom. There's not enough room. Let's see if we can get the nut on there now. Okay. Got the lock nut on up there. It's not quite tight yet. I want to get the light mounted before I get it where I want it. And it might be there. It'll be a little tighter. Limited room. Drilled roughly right in there. I don't want to get closer. I'm not going in there. I don't want it to crack into that opening. So I left some metal there. A little closer quarters than I imagined. And sized out. Okay, we're getting there. It's kind of like a Chinese jigsaw puzzle to put together. The bracket's got to be there first. Put the main bolt under, through the bracket first, then attach the mounting bolts, and the nuts are spinning in there, so I'm going to have to put something in there to shim them up so I can tighten it down. So let's get the rest of this tightened down. Laying here in the boat. Let's see if we can get a picture of this somehow, aside from my hairy arm, to reach everything and hold it all in place while I'm bolting it down. So we'll be back. One down and mounted. Don't have it wired yet, obviously, but there's one. The other one shouldn't be as hard. I don't have to drill and not working in as tight of quarters on it. So we're good with that one. It'll pivot around forward, sideways, wherever we need it to go. Now we're back here on the stern, starboard side. We're going to use this existing hole. Really nowhere else to drill. Why not use that? I got the washers and stuff, so we're good. Now let's do the hardware work. The mount bolt's got to go through here first, so we'll get that. Bear with the camera work. That is there. Then we attach this to the light. Be right back. This will take 2 hands. Okay, we got the mounting bolt through. We got the smaller angle bolts. I've done trial fitted it. Going to shine out. I got it level for here. This one's going to be shining out to the side more than front, so let's get the puppy bolted down. You know, I said the hard part was going to be running that wire through that loom and stuff. Let me take that back. If that's going to be the hard part, then Lord help me. Boy, it's getting hot out here. I got sweat in my eyes. There's the stern mount. Right back here. It's going to be, yeah, I can go at an angle, straight out to the side, whatever. This will probably be the main fishing light that we use, the way we catfish. And we'll see. Drink of water and something to cool off a minute now. I want to add a note here. I've changed my mind on switching, so I'm not going to switch it today. I'm going to run the wire, but I'm going to change the switching up. I'm going to put a switch up front here for this front light, so that whoever, she or whoever's with me, and I do have other folks with me sometimes, from time to time, they can control the light up here. I don't have to be reaching all the time for light. They can turn it on when they need it or want it or whatever. So we're not going to be wiring the switches today. I'm going to have to shop and buy those. I'll do that tomorrow. Once I quit on this today, I'm done for the day. It's hot. What I have for wire is a trailer wiring harness. Standard 4-wire stuff you get for trailers. Only I split it down to 2. I've got 2 of the other color. I think it's green and, well, let's see, green and yellow. There's the other one. I got brown and white here. I'm going to run this to the front light, run it down the side, and of course the back one I'll just run across. But I had this brand new trailer harness, just split it off in half, and we're going to use that. Got a couple of pigtails up here, plenty of room. Now comes the part I hate. I've got all the loom unzip tied. Shout out to a good friend of mine I got the boat from. Your zip ties lasted forever, all this time, till I cut them. And this tedious stuff here just kind of irks me. I want to zip tie it down as I go, and make sure it don't pop out on me. We'll be back. Got sweat running down my eyes. Got to stop and wipe every 6 seconds. Got some clouds building and getting a little dark. Let me strive to get this done before it rains. We had storms yesterday, off and on all day. Didn't get to it yesterday, so let me get moving here. Okay, I've got it snaked back into the loom. Got it zip tied down everywhere. I'm going to cut the whiskers off the zip ties here now. Got enough back here. What I'm going to do is wire these direct with the connectors, like is there, and put a switch at each light. I don't have the room back here. I'm not going to put any more on there. Behind that is absolutely full of wiring for everything as it is. But I'll put a switch on at each light. So that's what we're going to do different here. I got a couple more zip tie things here, don't I? Yep. Okay, be right back. What I have done for the moment, I've rigged up a connection to show that they do work. Yes, I'm going to disconnect all that. There they are. Wow. The back one's just as well. They're rather bright in the daytime, as you can see. So these are going to work excellent at night. Let me get disconnected here. Okay, that's disconnected and down in here where it can't get to the battery terminal. So we're going to go up here, disconnect this rigging, and like I said, the switch is going right here, so I'll leave these pigtails in place. Give myself plenty of wire, and there it is. The back one we're not going to test. we're thickening and darkening up here. So it's going to take me a few minutes to gather up, get everything going. But it also works. I've tested them both by battery touching them. But yeah, there it is. All I need is the switches. This one's going to be nothing to wire, run across through there. That's going to be nothing at all. 4 or 5 feet, 4 feet to the battery. Like I said, I'm going to put the terminals on them so I can mount down the wires. I'm not going to try anything in that switch box, but I am going to locate the switches by each light. That way whoever's at the light's got individual control. So this will be the remains of what goes across to the stern light over there. We'll put that in there for now. We're going to start gathering up here and buttoning up. I mainly go cool off. It is brutal out here. Humidity is phenomenal. So another quick walk here. Lay my pliers down. There's that one. It'll rotate forward or out to the side there. Back out of the way when it's covered like that. These do get warm, so as you can tell by the cooling fins back here, the heat sink. It's ran through the loom. Everything is good. Except for this one. This ain't going to take long. And it's going to be evening when I do this one because it's, like I said, it's hot. I dodged storms all day yesterday. I did get caught in one walking over to Home Depot. I forget what I was after. But anyway, I got caught in a sudden downpour yesterday. But here we are. Stern and bow mount lights. Good to go. We'll see you all next time. And of course we'll have a full display of these on our next trip. And when I get both of these finished and the switches in place, of course that'll be a short video also. So, alright, let's get in out of this mugginess, like a sauna out here today.